What's going on, guys? Yeah, we're still checking out the PlayStation Plus games for September. This one is Child Delight. Now, it's one that I've heard of. I'm not too sure what the gameplay is like for it. I've seen a couple of little bits and bats of it, but fully playing the game, I've no idea what it's about. It is a Ubisoft game, which usually is a good sign. With PlayStation Plus games, the Ubisoft ones, they're usually quite alright stories, the gameplay is not too bad. This one is quite arty-farty, the gameplay for it, I'm not too sure whether it's going to be a platformer or what, but we'll see what it's like when we get into it. Now, I am going to warn you, when you first start the game up, there is sort of like a 2-minute long cutscene, you can't skip it. I've cut it out so you guys don't get bored of watching it. But yeah, it's just boring. I kind of put the controller down, walked away, and then came back when I could actually play the game. But let's see what it's like. So, Child of Light. Like I say, I've seen the game, I've heard the game, I've not sat there and played it, I've not seen anyone else playing it either. I've seen the odd little bit and bat and trailer and stuff. Right, so it looks like you're sort of in chapters. It sort of says your HP and stuff. I'm not sure what the MP is. We'll see what it's like. So you can interact with stuff. It reminds me of another game, just the graphics of it and the way that it's first starting off, of another game that were on PlayStation Plus like a year ago. I can't remember its name though, I'm sure it was another Ubisoft game. So is it sort of a 3D thing? Is it just a side scroll? Oh no, you can go on the things at the back of you. So I'm not too sure whether it's going to be like a puzzly game. I know some of these kind of ones are, some of them it's just like the old style where you just have to get to the end and find your way through. I'm not too sure if this is going to be a bigger story, any enemies, I'm not sure. I've not seen any bad guys that I have to jump on the head so far, which is usually how they work on these sort of things. But let's see how we get along. That tree is glowing. No, wake up, wake up. Nightmare, let me wake up. Right, so this girl has dropped to her knees. Right, so she's looking for a dad by the looks of it. That may be sort of the long story. Oh, we have a floating ball flying around. Will someone please explain? Yes, I wish someone would. Ah, right. This little bit now, it's... they bore me. Too texty. At least you can kind of skip through it. It's just after playing that other game on PlayStation Plus, Hatterful Boyfriend, this is what it looked like constantly, and it was just, it's bringing back flashbacks, and I did not like it. Right, let's see if we can just skip it as quick as we can so we can get back onto the gameplay. So we've got our little buddy Firefly. I'm not too sure whether he's going to stick with us, what it does, whether it just follows us around. Because it's Child of Light, I'm presuming it might just light things up. We might have to go into sort of dark cavey areas or something. I have no idea. Let's jump over. Oh my god, look at that giant in the background. He is but ugly. Curious chat. I didn't even get to read that properly. These are wishes. Really? I thought it was a flower. Never mind. Oh, we've got some floaty balls flying around. Can we collect them? Do we use this dude? I think so. Right, so we go into them plant things and it gets these little balls of light, and it looks like we use our little buddy Firefly to go and collect them for us. I'm not too sure. Oh, you can collect them yourself, right? So it's not just your Firefly thing that gets to collect them. I'm not too sure what it's for though. It does fill up a beam at the top. Maybe there's more to it. We'll soon find out. Right, so we're stuck at this tree. It's got a little door in it. I don't know what we need to do. Is it going to give us a clue? Let's just see if we can skip through all this. It is so annoying. I hate it when it's like that. Oh. Alright, so we use L2 to make it glow. Oh, that's pretty cool. It leaves like a shadow thing. And you kind of have to, so it is sort of like a little puzzly game. Hopefully there's more to it. I like this kind of stuff. Hopefully it's not sort of a kiddie version, if you know what I mean. Hopefully it does get a little bit harder. Right, so we've run out of light, so we get this, use our little dude, float him around, get some more light. Right, so we're like there, get it in that little shape. Alright, so now we've opened up a door. I mean, the gameplay for this It's quite similar to a lot of the games that we get on PlayStation Plus for me. Usually I'll download them all, I'll play them for an hour or two, I'll get a few trophies, and then I'll usually just delete it and never touch them again. There's not been that many games that I've still got downloaded on my console, and there's definitely not been that many games that I've sat there and completed to the end. There's been a few, I'm not going to lie, but I don't think this is going to be one of them. It's probably going to be another case of play through for an hour, get a couple of trophies, and when I get bored I'll probably never play it again. It's just the style of gameplay for it, it's not the sort of game that I usually enjoy. There has been a few of them. I think Valiant Hearts were one of them. I think that was a Ubisoft game as well. Alright, what? That's weird. I've never seen a combat system like that, right? So you kind of press your button, at the bottom it says wait, and that's kind of where your enemy's going to take a turn. You sort of press and you kind of choose what you want to do, so you can flee, get your party, slash, right? So we can defend or attack. So we'll slash it, see what it does. Is it going to kill it? Yay, it died, right? So it didn't need that much to it. See, I don't know, I don't like that. I don't mind platformers, but I like the ones where the old style, where you're sort of having to jump over your enemies and kind of land on them or attack them with your sword rather than taking turns. I find that sort of style a little bit boring. Can we jump on it? Can we just squash it? Is it going to let us do anything? No. Right, it's going to put us onto the same thing. You see, this combat system is really irritating for me. I don't like it at all. So we can slow it down. What's that? Does that just mean we'll kind of get to attack again before it does? Or we'll be able to maybe defend? See, anything like this, it kind of just makes me think it should be on a mobile and it's just a tap and play game. I don't like it. I wanted to. It was one of the games that I was looking forward to playing just because I've heard of it. But I don't like it. Is it worth downloading? I mean, if you like your Ubisoft games, you like your story-based platformers, then maybe give it a go, but it is different to the kind of one that you might be expecting it to be. I don't like the combat system. That is the one thing that's kind of making me think no. I don't mind the platformer side of it, the puzzly side of it, but the whole taking turns and no actual action in it I find a little bit irritating, a little bit boring. Some of you might like it, a lot of you might not. But yeah, to be fair, I'd give it a download, give it a go, see what you think of it. If you like it, then great, but for me, it's a no. But I hope you found it useful, guys. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.